Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English for All. Today, we are looking at modal verbs of obligation, prohibition, and advice. And to make it delicious, we are going to learn them inside a restaurant. Let's look at the menu. First, let's talk about obligation. What is the difference between must and have to? We use must for internal, personal obligations, but we generally use have to for external obligations, like laws, rules, or obligations from another person. Let's see this in our restaurant. Waiters have to lay the table correctly. This is an external rule from the boss. But listen to this. I must leave a tip because the waiter was fantastic. This is my personal feeling. What if something is not necessary? To express a lack of obligation, we use don't have to or needn't. It means you can do the action if you want to, but it is not required at all. For example, imagine you are not very hungry. You don't have to order a starter. Or if you want to stay and chat after dessert, you needn't ask for the bill yet. It is completely your choice. Now, let's talk about prohibition. When something is against the rules, we use mustn't or can't. For instance, you mustn't smoke inside the restaurant, or dogs can't enter the dining room. It is completely forbidden. Pay attention to this classic B2 mistake. Mustn't and don't have to are completely different. You mustn't eat that means it is dangerous or prohibited. You don't have to eat that means it's optional. Please don't mix them up. Moving on to advice. When we want to give a good recommendation, we use should or ought to. For example, you should ask the waiter to recommend a dish. Or, you ought to try the house wine. If the advice is very strong, we use had better. This implies a negative consequence if you don't listen. For example, you had better book a table or we won't get in. It's almost like a warning. Let's test your memory with a mini quiz. Pause the video and choose the right modal verb. 1. The meat is raw. You send the food back. 2. The waiter pour the wine. I can do it myself. 3. You serve alcohol to teenagers. Let's check your answers. Number 1. You should or you ought to send it back. It's good advice. Number 2. The waiter doesn't have to or needn't pour the wine. It is not necessary because the waiter will do it. Number 3. You mustn't or you can't serve alcohol to teenagers. It is prohibited. How did you do? Fantastic job today! Modal verbs are much easier when you put them into a real context. Check the link below to practice these rules on our website. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.